Wow, this is what you call truly peak. It is truly peak for certain man out here. Wow. Dame Dash is crying broke. I'm talking, you know them teary ones? You ever had them ones where you're that broke where you start tearing up thinking about all the things you ain't got? That's how broke Dame Dash is. But Dame Dash. Broke Dash. Anyway, let's cut to it. I did a video yesterday exposing the fact that Dame Dash is crying broke. TMZ broke the story a week ago and no one wanted to believe it. People talking about, oh man, he doing this, he doing that. It's funny because many people, we hear about a lot of people being broke, and a lot of the community, a lot of the commenters always try and make excuses. Oh, well man, he playing the system. Trying to make out they're doing something smart, and that's not what they do. If you've got money, you pay it. As an example, Jeff Bezos recently split from his wife. He is a billionaire. You don't hear about him doing all this goofy stuff to avoid alimony, to avoid paying child support, to avoid paying giving his wife her alimony or any of that. You don't hear about it. He pays the money. He paid her like $50 billion because he's got it. That's what you do. If you've got money, you pay it. If you've got children, you pay for them. Simple as that. There ain't no goofy, oh man, 50 cents rich. He just don't. No, if you go to the court and you file that you have no income or no assets, that's because you are broke. Especially when it concerns paying for your child or whatever. I don't want to hear these so-called rich rappers apparently have millions of dollars, but they don't want to pay a few $1,000s in child support. Pay the money. Simple as that. If you've got it, you pay it. That's what everyone else be doing. You never hear about none of these confirmed billionaires having to file, do all this goofy ass looking stuff. No, they don't do that because they've got the money. I'm sick of hearing people always making excuses. Well, man, 50 Cent, he gaming the system. Dame Dash, he game. No, they're not gaming the system. They're broke. Simple. The only reason you'd ever go into a court and file that you have no income and no assets is because you have no income and no assets. Otherwise, the court will find them anyway. Simple as that. Anyway, I did a video yesterday explaining Dame Dash is what we call crying broke. No one wanted to listen. People were making excuses, all this kind of business. Now you you find out TMZ weren't lying. Last week, everyone was saying TMZ are clout chasing and TMZ are trying to shut down African Americans all the time. No, it just so happens African Americans like to spend too much of their money on rims. Simple. That's why they're always in the news about being broke. They spent all their money on chains and rims and Gucci and Louis rather than investing it in real assets, yielding assets. Too much spending on foolishness. Simple as that. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I hate to break it to you. You don't see, look at Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg owns Facebook. You see him in the same white t-shirt and same shoes day in, day out. You don't see him wearing Gucci or Louis. Same as Jeff Bezos. You don't see him in Gucci or Louis or an iced out Rollie and all this business. He's in plain clothes. His money's in the bank. His money's in stocks. Assets. Yielding. Not rims. And I hate to say it, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Even here, look. We see Dame Dash arrested. He comes in looking fresh. Why have you got a fresh suit on, but you ain't paid your child support? Don't make no sense. The title reads, Dame Dash arrested over 400k in unpaid child support. Oh man, he gaming the system. Yeah man, Dame's a real one. There's nothing real about avoiding child support. If you didn't want to breed Pickney, don't breed Pickney. And people say, oh man, his baby mama greedy. Well, my argument for that is people who complain that women demand too much money, you didn't have to breed her. You bred her when you were rich. If you're a millionaire, yeah, and you choose to breed a woman, she's gonna have expectations. What? And besides, as a man, if you're a millionaire as a man and you breed a woman, why wouldn't you want your child living at a particular lifestyle? Too many of these dudes are happy to have their kids living in the projects. And they're on TMZ and at the Mobos and all this kind of business at the Grammys, living it up. That don't make no sense to me. If you don't want to have kids, don't have kids. But if you're going to have kids, they should be living the same lifestyle you are, in my opinion. Anyway, the article goes on. Embattled music mogul Damon Dash was arrested on Wednesday afternoon, accused of owing more than 400 grand in child support. Dash, who is best known for founding Rockefeller Records with Jay-Z, was led into Bronx family court in cuffs after 2 felony warrants were issued for his arrest. The New York City Sheriff's Office confirmed. See, this is what I'm saying. People saying that Dame Dash is gaming the system. Do you think you get 2 felony warrants for no reason? No, you get 2 felony warrants when you ain't paid your money and it's owed. There ain't no game in the system. People don't get put in cuffs for no reason when it comes to this kind of stuff. It goes on. This is a statement now from the police or from the sheriff's office. They say, "We've been looking to arrest him since 2015. NYC Sheriff Joseph Fukuto said, confirming the former record executive was nabbed in Manhattan without incident. Authorities have spent the last 4 years trying to convince Dash to turn himself in after he fled New York, one law enforcement officer said." See what I mean? This is goofy behaviour. Don't try and tell me Dame Dash has got the money. If you got the money, you wouldn't flee for 4 years. You'd pay the money and be done with it, wouldn't you? It's 400 grand. He's meant to be doing all these big things. He's got this. Oh man, here I've got this. I've got my Netflix. He's meant to have some goofy Netflix thing, which I've already exposed. That's some dead platform that's broken down. No one rates it. Got 2 out of 5 reviews on Amazon. Some dead ass app he's got. The article goes on. The 49-year-old is accused of owing hundreds of thousands of dollars in child support to his 2 baby mums, but says he's broke, filing legal documents last week claiming he has no income. What more can I say on this one? Don't tell me, people. He's got all this money and he's game. Nah, I'm sorry, man. I've had enough of that now. I've had enough. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about he's got money and he stashed it away. If you've got the money, pay it. If you're balling that much, you pay the money. And besides, just look around. Look around at people who we know have money. You don't never hear of them trying to game the system for 400 grand. It's not worth their time. It's not worth their reputation. And Dame Dash, he comes out and he cries and he complains about, oh, I didn't do this, oh, I didn't do that. Pay the money. Simple. Unless there's some sort of technicality where you're saying that you didn't owe it or something. That's different. But you ain't saying that. You're saying you've put on the court documents, you haven't got no income. So that there is no trickery about that. You got no income. You said it yourself. So don't try and... The fact Dame Dash came out and said TMZ are lying, TMZ are only reporting what you've written down yourself. If you're not broke, don't write down you've got no income. The Sheriff's Office confirmed the arrest warrants were issued in relation to the $404,000 in child support that Dash owed to 2 ex-wife Rachel Roy and baby mama Cindy Corrales. In 2015, a Bronx family court judge issued an arrest warrant for Dash, ordering him to pay 62 grand to Morales. Yeah, 62 grand to Morales. This year, a Supreme Court divorce warrant was issued for Dash after he was found guilty of contempt of court and was ordered to pay 342 grand. Wow. How many months is that then? How many years is that? This is just goofy behaviour, man. Dame Dash just keeps talking about what he's got this, he's got that. If you've got this, you've got that. Pay the money then. Why are your children having to lose out for? You're making out you're running this big mogul lifestyle. Yeah, man, I've got my streaming service. I've got my TV network. Well, if you've got all them things, let your children live that lifestyle as well, boss man. Like I'm sick of hearing people they're doing this or doing that, but they ain't handling their responsibilities. Rather than setting up a streaming network, why don't you pay your bills or make sure your children are living that kind of lifestyle as well? On Wednesday, Dash emerged from family court holding hands with his fiancée, Rachel Horn, 2 lawyers and a private film crew in tow, and ranted about how he had been crucified, just like Jesus Christ, whilst claiming he had paid the child support and had no cash flow problems. Yeah, this guy's gassed, man. Simple as that. Completely gassed. I'm not sure what to say, man. It's an embarrassing situation for everyone involved, especially Dash. If you got the money, you ain't being caught. If you've paid it, then you've paid it, innit? But you ain't. That's why on the court documents you put no income. It's embarrassing. These people need to stop buying rims and stop buying chains and start doing proper stuff with their money, in my opinion. But what do I know? Dane's richer than me, so that's fair play to him. But the difference is, here I ain't posted up in court for this, that, the other. For child support payment. Simple. Anyway, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts. Comment, subscribe, and your boy will be back.